Oh, that's good.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
It is not easy for our clan. Taking time to choose our prey is difficult enough. I cannot imagine how difficult it is for Lou to get what she needs, locked away as she is.
Maybe. Wonder why she didn't just head out if she's so particular. Something's up, I'd say.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up my older memories.
Hey, if it floats the USS Fire, then I won't pass comment, but some memories are maybe best kept buried.
Indeed. I know a bit more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do? A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Like I have more of his flashbacks.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
You repeat it twice, it must be more intense.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona! It's just, I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective.
Real shook.
Up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
So start playing that.
Now, this was familiar.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously
Why is it
crammed
Southern?
into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
Thank you.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. Yeah, I wasn't going. I thought I was on the right line. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona.
but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
A new lead.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure that beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so I figured I'd bet Verona Seattle might have stumbled out of.
Figured I'd start with the first place you met.
Oh, that would have just... I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Just camera on.
Fucking snow in Seattle.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you chugged. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
Alright.
Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember.
Why, Brooke? Why worry? It will all be swept away, and we will ascend to serenity.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
I have work to...
Keep your eyes toward...
I moved to Seattle to get away from you.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my...
Uh-oh. Something up?
No. I reckon I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your law...
Huh.
Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there. Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and more...
By the area.
Here, I don't freeze to death.
You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go.
The Hole in the Wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
I need that.
Flip, bloopy, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. A few you and Johnny's having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm tracking down some partygoers. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none too friendly...
Son of a bitch. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching, but the boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful. thought of it. I didn't see the need.
Can't believe she ditched me.
Oh, this place is dope. The end is not.
Shall we?
Every time.
Exquisite? Hope you're here.
We should ascend. Our city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction.
That power back? Oh.
Just that.
Not the best conversationalist.
I mean, look at the pool table.
Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate Seattle PD. I went down to the Dutchman for a... Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall. Good view of where Verona.
That's what I
is
did
sitting from
before.
here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site.
That's right.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Yeah, I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Back, I think.
I hope Mom doesn't remember Christmas again this year.
Be released from your daily toil.
Just
Resign.
I have a
Bliss can never.
wait. You just keep spreading the good word.
Do not waste your life, Fabian.
Right.
I headed down to the old West.
Snow is kind of pretty, but it's still summer.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, Detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful.
Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, Detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha. Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I went down to the dump.
I don't really feel the point in front of this. I don't think so.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, listen, my friend. All sorts of people pass through. I mean, is this court orders or a mass...
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but
Then I don't see the problem.
just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here?
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken on... Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to... But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone.
I know it, I respect it, but this mattered.
Sure.
After phrase.
I went down to the...
Some more.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's Gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter.
Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. We lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on a goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. I went down to the...
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, Detective?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results. I had a question to...
Mr. Guru?
Well now, Fabian, my man. I can...
Shall we commune, Guru?
Well, why not?
Thanks, you. Go, Chum.
Well, there's the...
It's a long...
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses. Junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time, I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than per.
I'll see you later.
Enjoy your
That you are here.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
But it's so sad. Late, working late.
Thing.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
Yeah, this place is kind of creepy.
What is it this time?
Oh, you're sitting outside your office.
Fabian. Well,
I need to see the chief right away.
he's out. What do you need?
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will. What is wrong with you?
Alright, good. Why it let me? How's everybody doing? Hello? Hello? My mic working? Testing. Okay, my mic is working. I don't know why it's not picking up. There, as long as it's working.
I wondered if Verona had remembered.
What the fuck? I don't like that weird.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the Rebar Killer?
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding.
Stace, don't fruit.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research.
Nope. Had nothing to say.
I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Not the best conversationalist.
I did. Well,
Now
if
it's
it
working.
isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Oof, I want to ask about DB Cooper, but
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening. Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got? You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated. What have you got on the killer without the case file? A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf War, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all tried. No one ever found. Any word on DB? The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened. Anything that screams Bean Illuminati? It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. Well, they are always what? Got anything new? Now, we do have a letter here from one. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are... Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. I guess he got something right. I'll see you later. Oh, Detective, you just use me. You never... I wondered if Verona had remembered anything.
You found something.
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, I'd avoid the place for a while. Maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that...
Much to my shame. You made it to the hole in the...
We did?
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at...
Oh my God, we got in?
You could say that. You...
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold...
Oh,
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you ask for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Any news, Detective?
The law takes its sweet time. I found this locket of yours at a...
Oh.
I'm trying to catch a killer here.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I...
If it's real, the locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my... I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. The case is solved. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before... As soon as I heard Verona's...
Alright, if her sister's a vampire, or thin blood, something. Let's think. 5. Goes back.
Hey, I need to get in here.
Private party. No exceptions.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a... As soon as I heard... I didn't see the point in confusing. Nope. I thought I was on the right lines.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Got the whole album in the can, actually.
I didn't realize you played... Oh. Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list.
Oh.
Lovely to see you.
You know what? It was a...
That's, good to hear, sir. I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you.
Ah.
Lovely to see...
Same old, these...
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it.
Aw.
Bouncing? I'm sorry, sir. I don't suppose...
I didn't see the point in confusing
I'm just
things.
gonna really mess with her.
Lovely. I'd like.
And I appreciate you.
Your small.
Oh. Zane?
I'd like.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public.
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, hi.
Okay, how's the center? I should have picked that up.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here, particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'll be discreet. I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be it.
No, you never.
Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
Yeah, I figured I needed my strength for other things.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the Kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch it for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would...
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes...
You are on thin ice, Malkavian.
So, might I ask...
A joint enterprise, which my sister and I... It is always wide...
Well, I suppose in your...
Indeed.
You don't like...
Gideon has his uses.
I help...
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. But you look uncomfortable. Have you somewhere else to be?
I should circulate.
Oh, what a shame. Do have a good evening, won't you?
Oh, thanks.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please.
No, not at all. It was...
Why?
I don't think we've ever met.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodline sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian?
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type...
No.
Might I ask what...
The prince has asked me to come, so I'm their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful. The kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will...
I get it. No one wants...
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do... Would you be open to a sit-down some other time? I'd like to learn more about your folk. About your role in the Camarilla.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
It seems both our princes are in a fine...
Yes, that some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, it is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but they have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
I must...
Let me know if...
Well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose...
The king of Swankum...
Oh, now, let's not... Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along...
This is quite...
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The dessert... Of course, sometimes we have to make... They're useful, to be sure, but... Oh! Do forgive me, I complete... What
I'll see you.
Enjoy it.
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out? You know Sophia,
We've not actually met.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent him,
I passed an entire night on it.
Wasn't it just? It was it as a two-letter word.
Yes. Completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you...
So how are things?
Oh, same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day.
That's right. The numbers man. I went over. He's some sort of... So, we broke...
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down.
Don't be so modest.
The wireless, yes. Imagine.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box.
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not...
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage and our secrets are...
Well, that's the most alarming.
Exactly.
Is there anything I
Actually, now you mention it, yes. A little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it. I've never known. Interesting. Don't you think?
I should...
A pleasure.
Yes, if...
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston.
Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain. You and me? It's our job to stop trouble before it happens. So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole Cross and Rebar thing. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to... But doesn't this sound to you like the who? Ah, come on, Fabian. Ask him.
See you around.
Eyes open.
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
Do you need some?
Sorry to disturb you. Hector pointed me in your direction.
The Hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco, and little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the... It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest, and if he is indeed such a zealot, he believed...
Jeez.
Yes, that one. I'll be here.
Mistress Lou, you had...
Ah, yes. The future, detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
I'll be honored, of course, to help you both out.
As you should be.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said...
Not to me, no.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock.
Fine.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone...
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my...
That does sound like a solid start to a...
Now, if we can just...
Uh-oh. Her sister gonna be murdered?
No! My sister!
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Suspicious.
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
Oh my.
About time. Surprise!
How did you get here?
One dainty foot after the other, in the nomad steps he trod, or something equally festive. It's Christmas! Everyone's too wrapped up to even look around. A modern tragedy, am I right? All the lonely people. Mind you, it makes for easy pickings when you're feeling the need.
It is refreshing to find one of your clan outside the shadows.
Stepping out's my thing. I might be undead, but I know what I am. What we both are, right? We're fabulous. We're gonna live forever, and the normies are terrified of us. You're a bloodsucker, my friend. It doesn't get any more queer than that.
Queer?
Embrace it. Love it. Masquerade permitting, of course. Terms and conditions definitely apply.
You need me to do something, right?
Yeah. Heard of Isabella Moore?
We met.
Well, of course you did. Bit of a poseur, right? Toreador through and through, and then even further through. Art must be excess. Art must provoke. Art must live perilously close to railing the masquerade into orgasmic oblivion. Anyway, she has a nightclub, Atrium. There's blood on the snow outside, and the doors are locked. The cop bands are all stirred up. I'm kind of tied up with a thing. Do me a sheriffy favor, throw on your glad rags, slip into the party, see what's what.
Tell me about her. What am I likely to face?
Honest opinion? I fucking love art, you know? Real art, raw art. She's really good, but she's biting too deep. Thralls, blood dolls, pick your poison. She's made it big among the kind. Magazine cover big. Heck, internet big, they tell me. The bigger she is, the closer she grinds herself along the edge of the masquerade, the more she gets off on it.
I will visit this atrium.
A cut-to-the-chase kind of sheriff. That's handy. Take it from a self-serving rat like me. You're doing okay so far. Ryong loves you, baby. But don't get any ideas. She might be new to this prince thing, but the kid's swinging the hammer right now. Don't piss her off.
There's just something so intimate about this time of night. Don't you agree, dear listeners?
Does it strike you as funny? Dreaming about Miss Moore's club only to be sent there? It all connects in the end. Chain link to chain link.
fast becoming a regular, aren't you?
You wanted me to remove the Anarch graffiti.
Oh, yes. Have you cleaned up the town, Sheriff?
I have.
Aha! I knew we shared a modicum of taste. Between ourselves and the piano, one does not want one's paint mixed by thin-blood alchemists. That lifts a load of unwanted environmental fallout, old sport. It really does.
What did you mean about paint and alchemy?
Well, I'd have thought joining the dots was not too tricky. Anarch's Thin-Blood's alchemy. Alchemy, blood magic. One doesn't want one's blood stolen and scrawled across the walls.
Are you talking?
My dear Fire, it's not always about you. But do you know what? I believe I'll go out later and take a promenade.
Thank you for your...
I wonder who tricked Fletcher out of his blood. I would have paid to see his face when he found out.
I would have too, though.
I wonder if the piece is too subtle.
You wanted me to collect crosses for your artwork.
Oh shit, yeah. Find me a set. I could really use them.
Here.
Oh, this shit is gonna be so dope.
What?
Bonehead here is really gonna kill, you know?
I don't know.
I think Patience likes them and says thank you.
You...
In a you want to trace the contours of my face kind of way? Or in a you get chills when...
Both.
Oh, you mean you want a bone? Maybe. I don't know though.
I would like your...
Ready when you... So they say drinking Toreador blood will help you wake up some old... I don't normally screw with this kind of stuff. So you'll find some freshly squeezed Patience juice in the jar. The one on the left. The one on the right. I think that worked. Careful, you might be a crow brain for the next few days.
I wish you the...
Well, guess Patience can finish their artwork. That couldn't possibly come back to bite anyone, could it?
Alright though, but that's gonna be the end of that. I'm tired. I need some sleep. Long day tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good time. Bye.